first pickups that we're going to talk about is from my buddy Justin from Sizzling Games. Yes, shout out to Justin! He's also hosting a convention too in November. That would be BSTCon, not BTS, don't confuse it with the band. He's going to be doing that, and I'll actually be there as another special guest, Battle Hunter for PS1. Now, from what I understand, this is actually kind of like a budget RPG, but one thing I did learn that was actually kind of cool is about this at the top. Right here, you see the key emblem. So basically, apparently some of these like budget titles came in 3 packs or value packs on the PlayStation 1. Celebrity Deathmatch, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory with the title. This is one of those weird-ass games that's actually fun as hell and funny as hell, too. The Hulk in space. Wait a minute. Space Hulk! Vengeance of the Blood Angels. Never mind. I always get the title wrong whenever it comes to this. And, of course, I played all the cool Borders games. Definitely part of my childhood. But this one is one that I had never played before. This one is actually unique. It's actually made by Capcom. And the thing is, there are secret characters in this one because it's Capcom. So guess who's in it? Oh, none other than Resident Evil characters. Claire Redfield, Leon Kennedy's in this, and then a zombie cop. So this is definitely one to pick up if you're a Resident Evil fan to unlock those characters to play as. A true mention with my buddy Jerry. And I'd rather take a fucking toenail and shove it up my fucking eye than play this goddamn shit again. Yes, I'm talking about a cardinal sin. It literally reminded me of Soul Calibur whenever I was first playing. And then another thing too that is against you is the actual battlefield that you're in, because there's things that you can actually step on. You can actually use things in the field, kind of like, you know, think of Smash Bros. Where you pick up an item, you can actually use that against your enemy. So you do have power-ups and things that you can use too. If you know how to do it, it takes a second to fucking figure it out. But once you get it, it's still, I mean, it may not affect them, because there's a reason why. Because there's a shield mechanic in this fucking piece of shit that's literally hard to penetrate. You can pick up the enemy and throw the enemy, and it may not do any damage. I was only able to get to level 4. I tried 2 different characters. Every single time I got to level 4, the difficulty ramped up like this. I'm like, fuck this, I am done. So I may eventually try it again because I'm a glutton for punishment and I don't like losing, especially whenever it comes to fighting games, because that competitive energy in me won't let me. On to a happier title, which is one that I needed for, yes, for Wii U. This is the only Wii U title that I picked up, and this is Barbie Dreamhouse Party! Trying to do a whole round course with the Shadow Heart series, just so that way I can see how everything connects, because it has been years since I played through this one and then the first one. So, but yeah, I got the second one I got coming in. It's in really good shape, and I got a deal on it. Jerry had it marked for 85 and I got it for 70, so fuck yeah! I was just browsing mainly. I saw VV, but I was thinking about it. So, because I was mainly there for games, I wasn't really there for anything else, but I made an exception for this because it's fucking awesome. But anyway, getting back to the story. So we were just vibing and talking. We actually started talking about anime. We talked about Gurren Lagann. I mentioned to him he needs to check out Redline. So Redline is a movie. Think of like Initial D meets Gurren Lagann, and it's like over the top. It's fucking obnoxious. You're racing. It is hilarious. If you've never seen Redline, you need to watch that movie. It is a fucking staple whenever it comes to watching any kind of anime movies. So because of vibing with him, because of his chillness, because he was so fucking cool, I bought this. See, that's one thing that I like whenever it comes to conventions. I like whenever I actually talk to a vendor, we're vibing, we're chilling, and they're not pressuring you to buy anything. Y'all definitely need to check him out. I will link his actual Instagram on here so that way y'all can check out his page. As you get up higher in your collection, you have to start tracking stuff and hopefully remember what the hell you have too, because it goes hand in hand, because sometimes you'll forget to put that in the tracking app. I use CLZ, and I'm notorious for forgetting to put shit in there because I like to clean, catalog, and shelf. That's normally my process, but that doesn't always go that way. And the amount I have for PS1, some stuff slips through the cracks, and sometimes I think I have a game, but I don't. And sometimes I don't catalog it, but I do end up having it on my shelf. So it's like a catch-22 whenever you're going for a big set like me. So even comments do slip through there. So there was a couple at my friend Retro Wolf's booth that I did not have that I picked up from him. Galaga. This one. This game. I thought I had it, but I did not. I'm like, how the hell did I not have Galaga Classic? So for 10 bucks, I bought Galaga. Simple, to the point. Y'all know what Galaga is, classic, moving on. This one, I thought I knew I had it on PS2. I know I had it on GameCube, but I thought I had it on PS1. No, apparently not. I only had the first one. I'm like, how the fuck did I not have that already? Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter. So next stack of games is from different vendors, from SEGE. So let's dive in. So I only bought one Super Nintendo game. Yeah, just one. It was on Sunday, last day. So one piece of advice I'm gonna give y'all. If you want to wait till the very last day of a convention, that's the best day to get deals on, sometimes. But there's a catch-22 with that though. If you wait, it may not be there. So either you can fork over the cash day 1, day 2, or however long the fucking convention is, or you can wait and hope and pray with your wallet that is actually still there. Super Nintendo title that I bought was Ninja Warriors. This is like a beat 'em up. It's actually a really fun game. It does have some damage to it, like right here on the label and right there, but nothing crazy. So they had it marked at 110. I got it for 90. Gotta get those deals, baby. They actually had Poi Poi for 75, and I was able to get it for 70. Now, I did let them know, hey, this is cracked right here. You know, I will point out the flaws if there is any to let them know, hey, you know, this is why here, you know, this here. I'll point that out if I see something. So that's another tidbit of tip for me, a tidbit of tip about, you know, whenever it comes to getting deals. Point out where things are, you know, let them know, hey, there's a crack here, there's this, oh, the disc is like a little bit rough here, you know, inspect it, and then, you know, give your offer. You know, but don't lowball them. Don't be a jackass. So $5 is definitely the happy medium for that. But Poi Poi is one that I have not played. It's some kind of weird looking, I don't know. I thought it was a Tetris knockoff. One booth, this guy had everything. Nintendo, PlayStation, had consoles out, had TVs out, hooked up with everything, ready to play. And I was very sad because he actually had a neon sign for PlayStation that I really wanted, but he sold it already. He sold it for $200. There was one more neon sign for PlayStation that was there, but the guy wanted $1,000 for it. I'm like, oh, hell no. Yeah, that's way too rich for my blood for a neon sign. I'll eventually find one, hopefully. Anyway, the one thing I did pick up from his booth was this. Yes, this. PlayStation. Yeah, a actual disc holder. So I come across a lot of loose discs, and I have some already as far as like binders, but I didn't have an official PlayStation one, and this one's a nice leathery feel to it. I actually saw a couple more that didn't look as good, and they were like $20. I only got this one for $5. $5! Obscure for PS2. So if you can tell, there is some damage to it on the label. That's fine. I don't care. I've recently played the game, tested it, works fine. So he had it marked for 330, and that's mainly what I saw it for. Like whenever I was looking through the whole convention, I mainly saw it for that price. So for 40 to 50% off, I had to get this game, but someone was looking at it. I'm like, you gonna get that? Like now I'm just looking, I'm like, mine. So of course I had to get it, but that wasn't the first thing I saw. So the first thing I saw that I immediately knew I had to get, especially for the deals going on at this booth, was the last game that I needed for PS1 for Mega Man. Mega Man Legends 2. Now, I've never played this one. I've talked to my sister. She said that we played the first Legends game. I don't remember it, so I'll eventually have to go through and play it again to see if it'll jog my brain. Got the box set. So for GTA, Grand Theft Auto baby has GTA 2, Grand Theft Auto, and then it has the mission pack for London 1969. Now one of these is sealed, and that's the London edition. So I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. You can listen. I saw the pickups from SEGE 2025. My thoughts, SEGE was a great experience. I liked everything about it. I liked the vendors, the experiences, hanging out with people, getting the deals, add more shit to my collection. And guess what? I am 13 away. Yes, 13 away from 1,000 PS1 games. And this is when the shit is about to get real. That's all I got for you this time. But until next time, this is the